Hi! I haven't done live in forever. So if anyone out there wishes to tell me what I sound like, it would be great. I'm curious if there's any feedback. If there's no feedback, oh good. Anyway, I'm back from Gen Con. I survived my 2-day adventure. Well, actually, that's kind of a lie. So my wife and I left on Wednesday, did some stuff out there Wednesday, got to film interview with Eric Mona and Jason Bullman. And then that pretty much ended our day on Wednesday. Thursday, I spent the day interviewing lots and lots of people. And Friday, we went back for a little bit as our date. And then we left, stopped in Columbus on the way back, and played games. So I have some interesting feedback on Vanguard, Sprawl Ops, not Sprawl Ops, no, Shadowrun 6th Edition Beginner Box. That's really about all we got to play. Hey, Dan. And, well, anyway, let's talk about the haul from Gen Con. So, some of this I actually got before Gen Con, but that's because I didn't know if I was going. I would have picked it up at Gen Con if I was there. So we'll start with how I'm going to screw over my players. That's the Pathfinder condition cards. I cannot wait to use these for 2nd edition. I got the raw preview of Garden of the Gods. This is actually going to be the first Palladium Fantasy RPG book that I have looked at in nearly, I think, 30 years. And then my son has been delving into the classic Battletech realm. Well, not delving into the classic Battletech realm, but he's been playing the computer game, and he's like, so can we play the game? Can we play the game? Can we play the game? So I grabbed the beginner's box, and I'll be doing an unboxing on this. Well, I'll film it this week. It probably won't go live for a week or two, but I'm going to film it this week. Another Catalyst Games Labs stop was Sprawl Ops. This was actually mailed to me. I had the choice of picking it up, but I asked him to mail it to me. I'm really looking forward to this because it's a push your luck kind of game, and I like push your luck. I'm not a huge board game guy anymore. Actually, I never really was, and it showed. So that's why I am changing my focus to RPGs and minigames. And I've been excited about this since Gen Con of 2018, and that's the Fallout Miniatures game. So you can look forward to seeing this unboxed, assembled, painted, all that fun stuff. And we're going to talk about that. And my boys and I actually played through the RPG that they just released too. So you're going to hear about that in the very near future. Along with Sprawl Ops comes the 5 to 6 player expansion. I don't know how soon I'm going to get to play this, but we're going to do an unboxing on this also. I might just tie it in with the Sprawl Ops unboxing. And then, more role-playing goodies. Archie 3. Titan Robotics. This is, gosh, it's probably the first time I've done anything with Archie since 98. I've got another Rifter. There's supposedly, well, Kevin loves the content in here, and this Rifter seems a little bit, from when I kind of did a real quick brief flip through, it seems a little bit heavier on Rifts content, so I'm looking forward to that. The Rifts Bestiary or Bestiary, depending on which version of the word you prefer, and yes, they are both correct. I go back and forth because I haven't made up my mind yet. So there's a lot of good stuff in here. 30% of it is brand new. Then, well, I told you we played Vanguard. This is actually a super, super nice rule book. There are a few areas where we struggled back and forth with the rules to make things go, but in fairness to the rules, we were playing another game while we were reading the rules. And, you know, talking and being distracted and looking up rules for the other game that we were learning how to play. So, no doubt that we should have been a little bit confused. And then, probably the highlight of my show this year, which, by the way, Shadowrun 6th World Core Rulebook. I didn't get any because they sold out on Thursday or early Friday morning. So I have already done a flip through of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition core rulebook. You can find it if you're watching this on YouTube over here somewhere, I think, or over there in the card that's going to pop up. I'm going to do some kind of unboxing on a GM screen. I've never done that before, so this should be new, interesting, and hopefully different. And then the Pathfinder Bestiary 1 for 2nd edition. Again, you can check out the video in whatever link, wherever it pops up. Now, so what kind of goodness happened at Gen Con? Well, first, we got there, we parked. That's all, always a good thing. We walked around. We got in to the exhibit halls. I snuck a few pictures because I get to borrow a badge every now and then from some people that appreciate what we do. And then we ran over to the JW Marriott, picked up our press badges, and we interviewed Jason Bullman and Eric Mona about Pathfinder 2nd Edition. That was a very good interview. That was probably the most relaxed interview I got to do at Gen Con. I sat on a couch between the two of them, and we basically chatted. The only thing we were missing, I think, was espresso or wine, or in Jason's case, probably a good German beer. And then from there, we went and ate some food. We found our hotel room, and then we went back the next day. And the next day, I ran all over the place. I got to talk with the guys from Dust. Let's see, first stop. Where was my first stop? Wild West Exodus, Chris Pond. Bang! We talked for about 18 minutes about all things Wild West Exodus that were happening. I'm so excited for that game, and I watched Dystopian Wars play. Dystopian Wars looks like it's going to be such a good miniatures game. Then what? I guess I should have maybe written down what else I did that day, because everything is a blur. Wild West Exodus. I went over to try and interview Paulo Parente, but Paulo was tired already. He didn't have a voice. He couldn't speak. And then he ended up working on the next book that's coming out. I think this fall is when they said. So I did get to interview Gregor on Friday. Then I ran over to Riffs, or Palladium I should say, and sat down with Kevin Chimbietta, and we talked for a good 15 minutes. I also hit Brent Evans up, and we talked quite a bit about Battletech. There's a lot on, well, of course, the Kickstarter. There's so much on his plate right now with CBT. It's not funny. Then I hit Parabellum. We talked about their new game, Conquest, which looks really, really good. There's a full demo that I did get to film. And those were the biggies, the big highlights. I also spoke with, I did speak with Modifius. I don't want to discount the fact that I spoke with the Modifius miniatures game developer and the RPG developer, and we had two very nice interviews, which I'll be posting later this week. But Free League Publishing, that's what I was trying to remember. They work associated with Modifius a lot, and I got to interview Tomas about the Aliens RPG that's coming. So if you haven't, pre-ordered yet, run over to Free League and go ahead and get your pre-order in for Aliens. It's going to have some twists and new mechanics that really highlight and feature the horror and the suspense of the world that you know from the Aliens storyline. I guess that's really about it. I just went, I wanted to hit base and share with you guys what I brought back and that you guys are going to see in the next couple weeks. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you're here, I do intend on picking up live shows again in the near future. Now that I have a full-time job and I actually have a set schedule, I will probably be able to make a schedule. I work I get up at 3 a.m. and I work till 1:30 p.m. So I generally try and go to bed between 9:30 and 10, which doesn't leave a lot of sleep. But if I can get a show in somewhere around 7 or 8 o'clock once a week or every other week, I think I'm going to try and do that live. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Like, subscribe, share. Follow, all that good stuff. Gamer-goggles or gamer_goggles on Twitter. And real soon, there's going to be a lot more Pathfinder content. There is going to be maybe Twitch. I've got some people who really want me to start a Twitch thing, but I don't know what I would do with Twitch, to be perfectly honest. And there is most likely going to be a Patreon, because I want to do 3 shows a year, and where I'm at financially with my kids in school, I won't be able to do that without support. And I know that there's a lot of you guys that really love the content that I bring you. So here's all about growing and being able to focus on what we want to focus on, which is largely directed by what I want to focus on, instead of, hey, can you review this? Or, hey, would you talk about this Kickstarter? I am back to the point of doing this for me, my pleasure, what I want to share with you guys, what you guys enjoy hearing. So if you have any ideas, please comment. Let me know the stuff that you want the best. A lot of the stuff that I do on how-tos is very well received. And with that said, I'm going to say bye. Hi guys, meet the Nibbles, who's going to go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button. And share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in the link below, and my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know, you're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye, guys.